Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne. And I'm Jeannie. Of course, y'all know that. It's going to be one of those nights tonight, folks. I can just feel it coming. Before I get started, as always, a few announcements. If you're new for the first time, thank you for joining with us. Just to let you know, and it's for everyone, just a reminder, and I know I say it every week and it gets a little monotonous, but folks, donations are greatly appreciated because they go towards the funding of trying to get us a building together, and we're far from it at this point, but any donations would be greatly appreciated. Every dollar helps. But in saying that, I do have to tell you that donations do not mean that you're going to get an absolute reading. What comes in on these shows is directly from spirit. I have no control over who I give the messages to. It's just spirit tells me who to work with. These are not like a private reading. These are directly spirit messages from spirits. I just need to clarify that before we go any farther. But anyway, I'll get to as many people as I possibly humanly can tonight. Uh, Friday circles. Please join us on Friday nights at 7:30 p.m. here in St. Johnsville. If you've never sat in a spirit circle before, it's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you anything. When you decide to come back, then we do ask for $10 per person. We do try to get to every single person to give them a message on Friday night because it's not just myself. I have other mediums working with me in the circle, and we work diligently to make sure that everyone gets at the very least, one message. Sometimes some people get several. Um, upcoming this upcoming Saturday, I will be at Adventure Books and More on Main Street in Gloversville. It's a beautiful gift shop, bookstore. They've got a little bit of everything in there. The proprietors, Teresa and Jeff, I really enjoyed their company. And I'm sure that if you went, you'd enjoy it as well. It's a chance to have a reading at a reduced rate if you want to do that, or just come on in and check the place out. It's a beautiful little shop in Gloversville. Also, Saturday, April 27th, it is the last Saturday of the month. We will be having a circle, in Rotterdam Junction. That's $10 a person, especially for those people that, St. Johnsville is a little too far out to come out. Hopefully, you can join us down there. We do have a sign up for that. However, space is limited. So if you'd like to get in on that, please give either myself or Michelle a private message, or, let us know on Friday night so that we can get you on the list to make sure you have a spot. Let's see, any other announcements? I don't think so. All right. Okay, let's see what we got here. There's an intensity and energy tonight. I know part of it may be for me. Okay. But we'll see what we got. Gabriella, is it by? I'm not sure on the pronunciation. So please don't shoot the messenger here, folks. I don't, I'm not real good at pronouncing names sometimes. What was the first name again? Gabriella. Gabriella, there's two women here. And it's kind of funny because it's almost like a Mutt and Jeff type. I mean, she's real tiny and petite. The one woman is very tiny and petite, and the other woman is tall and heavy. I can just I can hear laughter. It's like they're throwing barbs at one another. Nothing rude or insulting, just kind of like baiting each other back and forth. They're saying that the family used to get a kick out of them like that. I'm not sure who they are. I don't know, as far as the relationship to you, but I do know they come in for you. They're just coming in with greetings. They want to say hello. The little woman said, "It's like, oh Lord, I miss you so much." She says, "I wish you could feel my hugs when I give them to you." So, which tells me, she's with you a lot. But anyway, just I want to say enjoy their company because that's why they're here. Okay, God bless. All right, birthday cakes. Who is it? April Morehouse. How are you doing? Um, I know it's your birthday, so happy birthday from Michelle and myself to begin with. Um, but I'm seeing birthday cakes literally, but I'm not seeing anyone attached to them yet. So just kind of hang in there. Hopefully someone will come through before the evening is over with. Okay. All right. There's well, Lori Burke. I hope it has helped. I truly do, with the connection with spirit, because once you open that doorway, whether it's just on these programs or from circles on Friday nights or Saturday nights, whatever, or even coming to classes and learning the mechanics of what we do and how we do it. Once those doors are open, my big thing I tell all all people that come in, once you open those doors, they never close. It's a life path. It's not something that is just here today and gone tomorrow. All right. I'm standing here, or I'm sitting here with this woman, and she's literally has her hands like this in front of her, almost like a singer, an older style singer. Excuse me. Just cough medicine. It's not as bad as it was. It is getting better, folks. All right. Elizabeth Hance. I feel really drawn to your name with this woman. Did you know a woman in spirit that? Oops, I'm sorry. That was my machine going off here. Um, Elizabeth, did you know a woman in spirit that possibly sang professionally? I don't know if it was like a choir type of singing or if it was stage type, but she has the stance, the older style stance of someone how they would come out on a stage or in front of people to sing. And I'm hearing a lot of the old time hymns, so I would venture to say that she was more into um, the gospel music. Anyway, the voice I'm hearing is very melodic, very very soothing. I like what I'm hearing. It's just it's very easing. Um, she's here, Elizabeth, because she's trying to bring you some peace of mind. Something has been happening with you that it's possible because she's a tall, large woman. Is a tall, large woman, a small woman? Okay, yeah, it's possible. But she used to love to sing and the old hymns and the choir music. But Elizabeth, she's here for you because she's trying to bring through some soothing, some healing. Um, okay, the music used to help her when things got rough in her life, and she knows that music can help you now. It's like if you have any old CDs or tapes or something to listen to, just give it a shot. Because she's saying it will help. It helps soothe the broken heart. I don't know why I'm saying that. That's what she's telling me, is that it helps to soothe a broken heart. Um, just know that she's here with a lot of love. Please. Okay. All right. It's just tremendous love coming from her. God bless. All right. Terry Musso, or Tammy Musso, I'm sorry. Tammy, do you work at like a family type of business. Not necessarily your family, owned a small business owned by a family. It's not like a big corporation is what I'm getting. Okay. Because I just, in answer to your question, I want to say that there's something going on there. Um, because these people aren't necessarily related to you, but they're related to the work. They're related to the business. And it's like um, they're trying to smooth things out. They're trying to give answers. I'm not understanding it because they're all talking all at one time. I would like to suggest at this point that if it's at all possible, Tammy, just back away from it because I don't feel that this is something that you have created or you're a part of. This is more internal within the business itself, within the family unit that's within the business. I hope you can understand what I'm talking about because it's nothing to do with you. You're receiving some of the backlash and the frustration of it, but it's not something that's caused by you. So it's like I want to say just kind of back away from it when you can and just don't get into it. I feel that it's something that it's possible that financial issues that may close down. Some may want to close a business, others don't. I don't know which way it's going to go right now because it's like for as much as you're getting that on the physical, I'm seeing that literally here in spirit. It's like everybody's has a different opinion. Just back away from it, hon. Just you're not the cause of it. Sorry about the dogs, folks. Y'all know when my kids come in. Um, you're not the cause of it. You're not any part of it. So just know that you'll be okay. All right. Wow. Cassandra, Tenek, tonight. How you doing? All right. There's a man coming through and he's showing me a bicycle. All right. Um, the bike isn't for you. Is this your son's father or someone that it's like he bought this bike before he passed on? I don't know that he got to see your son riding it or having fun with it. And it's like he wants to see this or he wants you to get the bike for him. I'm not sure which way that's going there, but he's around your son a lot. It's like you're hearing your son talking a great deal. I don't know how old he is. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just getting what's coming in. Um, your son has a lot of communication with him. I don't know if you're aware of that or not. And it's something that I feel very quiet and very withdrawn with, which tells me it's something that he's not ready to share it with you yet. Give it a little bit of time. For whatever difficulties are going on with your son, it's going to be short lived because your husband is there, ex-husband, the boy's father, whatever. He's there and he wants to make sure that everything goes okay with your son. It's like he's number one. I hope that makes sense. All right, he's also are you planning some kind of a trip? Because I'm seeing airplanes around you. And he just wants you to be careful. If you're not flying, whatever, but I just feel it's like you're planning some kind of a trip where you're going out for a while or away. Um, he's just telling you to be careful. Make sure you pack some extra clothes and just be careful with where you go and who you talk to. I hope that makes some kind of sense. Just a lot of times these messages don't make sense to me because I don't know your situations. And that goes for everyone, but I can only give it the way it comes in. So, like I said, hopefully they make sense. Okay. Sarah Jade. Sarah, have you been crying a lot lately? Because there's some people here and they're just saying, "Don't cry. Please don't cry." That it's just they don't want the tears. They want to see your smile. They want to see you happy. All right, they're all they keep saying, and the gentleman is one that's talking to me more than the woman. But all he keeps saying is it's not worth crying over. You need to pick up. You need to move on with your life. It's gonna be okay. You've got so much. And he keeps going like this. You've got so much up here. You need to use it. You need to know that you're gonna be okay. But it's tearing them up that you're crying so much. They're saying we miss you too. We love you. But you're there. You need to finish. You need to do what you have to do there. We'll have plenty of time later on, but right now, take care of you. Take care of what you have to do here. But just, you know, if it's possible, try not to cry. I know that's hard to do, and I don't mean to make little of it, but um, they're concerned with it. Okay, I'll leave that. God bless. All right, Brianna. I didn't catch the last name. Um, Van Alsten. Van Alstein. Brianna. When I seen your name scroll by, I literally seen flames like fire all around you. This is going to sound like an off the wall question, but have you been in a house fire before, or experienced one at some point in your life? Because if it's not you, it's the spirit that's telling me they did. I'm not sure which it is. That's why I'm asking. Um, I don't. All right, your mom almost had one. Okay. Um, because there's a woman that comes in from spirit, and I'm seeing this fire, and I'm seeing fear in her eyes. The woman, this isn't your mother, by the way. This is the woman in spirit, and I believe she's afraid of the fire. It's like she's coming through with a warning to just be very careful. I don't want you leaving here thinking, "Oh my God, I'm going to have a house fire. We're going to die." None of that. Please don't do that. I just, the whole point of receiving messages from spirit a lot of times is so that you can change the outcome of any reading just by being aware of it. You have the God-given gift of a discerning mind. You can make choices to change the direction of things in your life. What this is telling me is that I'm seeing an older stove. Just be very careful with it. Don't take any foolish chances. And again, I'm not saying that to scare you, and I don't mean it for that, but I do feel a need to just say, please be careful. Use a lot of caution. Okay? And whether this is for you or your mom, I'm not sure. But either way, take it to heart and know that we talked about it. You can prevent it from happening, is the point that I want to make. Okay? All right. Valerie Ellerby. Valerie, as I'm sitting here, it's like I'm taking my hands, and I want to wash my hands of something. I'm done. I'm through. I don't want any more to do with it. Um, there's a group of younger people that come in, and they're telling me this. And I don't know, I don't believe these people are connected to you biologically, but I know that you know them, or you did know them when they were here. Some have spent a lot of years, some have, not too long ago. Something has happened around you, Valerie, and it's like literally, I want to wash my hands of it. I want to walk away. I want to say, okay, I'm done. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm not going to allow it to affect me anymore. I believe it's personal in nature, so I don't want to take it any farther than that publicly. Um, think about it, please. You'll know what I'm talking about. It's time to cut your losses, walk away, do what you have to do. And this may mean, you know, the end of a relationship, but it doesn't necessarily. Okay, Valerie, it means the end of a relationship. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's a lover's relationship. It could just be a close friendship. All right. Well, if you have, then good for you, because I want to say it's time. You know, now the healing can really start, is what I want to say with it. And don't feel bad for doing it. Okay? Sometimes we have to do that even with people that we love, people that we care about. You know, we see something or something happens that it's just, it doesn't fit with life anymore for you. But don't feel guilty about it. Know that you're okay. You made the right decision. Okay? And God bless. Oh. Debbie Jordanis, yes, it is very possible. Some people see spirit as many different things, whether it's dragonflies or butterflies or ladybugs or red cardinals or even pennies and dimes. Everybody experiences spirit differently. There's no two people I know on this earth that experience it exactly the same. Enjoy it while you have it. When you're aware of it, more, all the more power to you, because it does help on a daily level. Okay. Thank you, Tammy. She said never worry about the dogs bothering them. I appreciate that. They bother me. You want some? Oh, I'm sorry, can't do that. All right. Thomas Cisco, how are you doing? Thomas, just as your name started to scroll by, there's a man standing here. I want to say average. He's not a real big man, but he's not little either. I want to say an average sized man. And he's laughing, and it's a big, hearty belly laugh coming from him. And that's how you would remember this man. Wow. Something has just happened around you that he's very happy about. Have you just retired or just left something? I know that's kind of, it's not meant to be a leading question. It's really not. But it's like he's saying he's happy. He's glad. He's saying it's about time, about damn time is exactly his words. He's saying it's time to start enjoying life a little bit. All right. Okay, well, that kind of answers it for me. Whoever it was, he did not like the opposite one. But anyway, just know that he's happy. He's happy that you're on another path. And he's saying it's going to be a good one. He said, just remember me in your travels, is his exact words, is remember me in your travels. There's just a lot of love and a lot of respect coming from him for you. Okay? I'll leave that. Excuse me, folks, for 1 second here. All right. I was just going to ask if there was someone here by the name of Amber. Amber, man, there's a woman here, and all I heard is Amber here? I'm assuming this is you because just as I heard it, your name came up on the screen. Wow. I'm hearing music like from the 70s. 70s, 80s. Sorry, that's my generation. Okay, guys. It puts me in mind of, discos and parties and just, that nonstop party type thing. This woman wants to say that, she used to love to party, but she always did it within her means. I'm not sure exactly what that statement means, but that's her words. I always did it within my means, and I always took care of my own. Amber, it's like she's smiling and she's saying, "You're doing okay. You still need to fix a few things, but things are." She's much happier with the person you are today than who you were 2 years ago. I hope that makes sense. I don't mean to be rude. It's the way she's talking. She's happy with the person you've become from what you were 2 years ago. She's saying there's a little ways to go yet, but she's happy with the woman you're becoming. I hope you can understand that. Um, I'll leave that with you. Okay. Is it April with the birthday?
Mhm. April Morehouse.
April, I've got someone whispering in my ear. Tell her to remember the lake. Something about a birthday or something happened at the lake. And I'm hearing a giggle following it. I don't know what it was, but that it's like that's their greeting for you is just remember what happened at the lake, and the giggle and just a really good feeling. I hope that helps. I believe this is a mother. If it's not your biological mother, it's someone you thought of like a mom or a second mom. Okay, April is coming from her, not me. All right. Just remember, you're getting older. You don't have to party so much. Oh Lord, I'm in trouble tonight. I'm sorry. Uh, that's something only a mother could say. I swear. I just don't shoot the messenger here, April. Okay. All right. All
She don't party.
right. Well, there's something going on, but she's it's just the way she's talking. I don't know what she's referring to as a party. I don't know if it means I don't know. Okay, it's just it was the message from her was just remember you're getting older. You don't have to party like you used to or the way things used to be. But there's a lot of good wishes and just a lot of hugs coming in. All right. So Deb Greenfield. All right. Deb, as I touch with your vibration and just as you're seeing your name, I feel like I'm being rocked. Um, well, I'm not quite sure how to put this. Just being rocked the way um, a mother would rock a child, or like a husband would rock a wife that was crying or upset. It's just it's that hang on tight and just the tears are there, but the rocking is there, the soothing. And for as much as I feel the tears, I feel a lot of soothing there. Have you been missing this person a lot? And I don't mean that as a foolish question. I mean more so than normal. Sometimes at certain points of the year, memories are harder to deal with. Okay, I hope you understand the way I'm talking here. But it's like right now is just a harder time, and it's like he's here and he's rocking to soothe you, to help get you through, to let you know that the love is there. That didn't end. That didn't go anyplace. All I'm hearing is I'm helping you the best way I can right now. Maybe down the line it can be something more, but for now, this is the best I can do. But just know there's a tremendous amount of love coming from this man. There really, really is. It's almost an overwhelming or an overpowering type of feeling. Um, but it's a good feeling. So I hope I can leave that with you and it makes sense. Okay. Terry Lavender, how are you tonight? Um, there's a group of people here, Terry, and I'm seeing a child with them. I don't know who the child belonged to. Okay. I want to say, was this child a sibling of yours? Because that's what I feel like. Anyway, they're just something about Easter. Easter was very important to them. I don't know if that was a time of, I didn't know how they celebrated Easter, but, it was a time of, getting dressed up in your finest and just feeling good and looking good and um, just spending time with people that you care about. But I really feel it's like they want to they're here to celebrate the holidays. Okay, well, I really feel, Terry, like they're here to celebrate the holidays with you. Like I said, I'm not sure about who the child is. I don't know if this was a child of yours or if it's like a sibling, of yours. It's a little girl. Um, you were born on Easter? Okay. All right. That's what it is about Easter then. All right. Because I knew there was something to do with Easter with the family here. But it's like anyway, they want to bring people together at Easter for you. And just it's a good time. It's I've seen a lot of tears tonight. That's unusual. Um, but I feel them as good tears. It's like very cleansing, very wholesome. And, it's like, oh, it's so good to see you. It's so good to spend time with you. In your meditation or just your quiet time, Terry, just say hello to them. Talk to them the way you would talk to anyone else. And when you hear the answers, it comes through in emotions and feelings. You may not be able to hear the words just yet, um, but just celebrate it. Try to celebrate it the way they would have celebrated with you here. Follow through with that because that would mean a lot to them as well as to help you. This is understandably, it's a time of year where a lot of emotions and just a lot of everything. I mean, between the changes of seasons and the holidays and everything else, but try to celebrate it in a way that they would have celebrated with you. Okay? Include them. Include them in the conversation. Remember when and keep it positive, keep it going, keep people smiling. It's really important to them. And I'm not exactly sure why, but I know that it is. Okay? I'll leave that. God bless. She's eating my candy, people. All right. Where are we going? All right, Michelle Sweet. This man, the same man comes in. I swear, I know I've seen him here before. All I'm hearing is my name's not Charlie. But it's like he's laughing about it. I don't know if he's doing it to torment or to tease you. He likes Charles. I don't know why it comes in like that. But it's I don't know. I want to say he's doing it to tease you. Did he tease you a lot like that over crazy little things? This is confusing to me. All right. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, his brother. It's a brother. She teased her.
Okay. Because when I hear that, it's like I'm hearing it with kind of laughter, but it's like he's doing it just to torment her, to tease you, like a brother would. Something about cards. Did you play cards with him a lot, or did he play cards a lot? Because I'm seeing cards being shuffled. Just a lot of different. All right, because it's like he's trying to get you involved in playing a game. Why? I don't know. Um, he misses the cards. He misses the games. He misses the camaraderie. He misses all that. He's saying, we got to find a way to get back to things here. He's still, um, okay. He's still, I want to say, I don't want to say he's fighting where he's at because he's not. It's like I keep hearing he's trying to make it more fun, is the exact way I'm getting it. That's with the cards, with the teasing, with all that. It's like, um, I guess things are maybe a little too solemn for him right now. Just remember him with love. You just remember him with love. Remember what the games you used to play, the things you used to do. He misses you terrible. For him to come through like this, he misses you too. But anyway, it's there with love. Okay, I don't want to say that. But just it's there with love, okay? Well, because I also got in a smack on the back of the head, but I'm like, I don't want to say that. God, told you I'm getting in trouble here tonight. Michelle, I believe it is. He's trying so hard to come through for you. It's almost like he knows that it's not real for you until you experience it yourself. He knows that because he's saying that's how I was. None of this stuff have ever happened. He didn't really believe in it. He may have been interested in it, but he didn't believe in it. He's saying until he's on the other side now, and he's it's like it's a whole different ball game, a whole different set of rules. But he's trying really hard to come through for you. And when he does, it's going to be with I want to say like with pokes and jabs and just hearing that laughter off in the distance and saying who's that laughing type thing. But and I really feel you've been experiencing some of this lately already. You may not put it to words yet, but it's there. Okay, I'll leave that for now. Ah, sorry about that noise. Genesee? Genesee Lampier? Genesee, do you have a hard time walking? Or problems with your feet or your legs or something? There's a woman that comes through. Okay. There's a woman that comes through that also had a great deal of problems. I want to say she was bedridden for a long time before she passed. And she's trying to work with some healing energy. All right, she's trying to work with some healing energy with you, Genesee, to make sure that you don't wind up bedridden like she did. And she keeps saying, if I have to push you to get out and do what you're supposed to do, she's going to do it. Um, you've been having bouts of feeling that anxious. Um, it's almost an anger that you can't place. Do you understand what I'm talking about? It's like you're feeling anger and you don't know why. All right, yeah, okay, that answers that. But do you understand what I'm talking about when I say, have you been feeling like out of nowhere you wind up angry? Okay. Anyway, that's how this woman is coming through. It's like to make you angry, to get you up and to get you moving. She wants to make sure that you don't become sedentary. She understands pain. Because she dealt with it most of her life, and it was long before they had the onslaught of pain meds out there. Um, so she knows what pain is, but she's trying to get you to push beyond some of that pain, to become a little more active, to get things going so that you don't wind up like her. Her biggest fear is that that's going to happen because you haven't been doing what you're supposed to be doing. I don't know if that is some therapy or exercises or something. And she's trying to push you a little harder. All right. But that's where that instant anger is coming from that makes, all right, well, that anger that you're feeling that, I don't understand it. I don't have a reason to be mad, but I want to really have a fit here. That's coming from her because that's her way of getting through to you, to keep you moving and to keep you doing things so that you don't, and to help you push through it. Because that anger sometimes will help push you through a special bout of pain. But that's where all that's coming from. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. She's not doing it to be mean. She's doing it to help you because she loves you and she wants to make sure that you don't wind up the way she did. Okay, all right. Well, as long as you know what we're talking about and know that it comes from a point of love, not a point of anger or trying to be vengeful or nasty in any way. It's just that's how she can get through to you. Okay? God bless. Sometimes. Someone had just asked, let me see, hold on here a second. Debbie Jordanish, yes. When you read spirit, can you feel their physical pains that they had felt? Oftentimes, yes, I am a physical medium. There are different types of mediums out there, folks. There's the mental mediums, which work strictly from a mental point. Clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentient, and all that. I am a physical medium, and as such, I have a tendency, especially when I'm doing a one-on-one reading, to pick up on the physical around a person. And yes, that includes all the emotions. It also includes pain. Um, it only lasts for a moment, but it tells me what's going on with someone. Or oftentimes the spirit will come through and they'll show me what they dealt with as far as pain levels go, as an identifier point for them, so that you can know, okay, yes, that's who she's talking to, or that was my mother that she's talking to. It's a point of direction. Um, it used to bother me. It doesn't anymore. It's become kind of it's just part of the program for me, and it's not something. It's not like it makes me uncomfortable. It's just it gets my attention, and that's what it's meant for. Okay, all right. I'm seeing a lot of these things going up through the screen of something being held for review or whatever. I don't know what that's about. Michelle, do you know what that is?
What?
The few times that it's gone up and it said, things are being held for review.
I haven't seen it.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
No, but I've had some people question
Um,
being blocked on Facebook too and not understanding why.
I don't. They say that if they like put them up too many times or something, they get blocked. And I haven't seen that. I have to check into that stuff. We've been checking into it.
Okay. All right. Well, just so you folks know, when stuff like that does happen, it's not Michelle and I doing it. If you wind up blocked, that's not Michelle and I doing it. I don't know what their algorithms are or however they use it to make, you know, judgment calls like that. But just let us know if it becomes a problem. We'll deal with it. We'll try and find out more and see what we can do to, hopefully rectify the situation. Just so you know. Okay, who is Deadly Shy Kitten? I need a first name, please. Because just as that started to. Okay, thank you, April. She said if you post too much too fast, it happens. Katrina, hi. Just as I seen that Deadly Shy Kitten, I seen an old man's face. All right, I believe that this would be a grandfather to you. All right, give me just a second here. Okay, Katrina, there's a man that comes through. All right, he has a very stern looking face, but it's like I know that once I get beyond that sternness, I get a big gold teddy bear. um, it's like, and I see this hand, and it's like you're wrapping right around his pinky. He's just coming through with a greeting. He wants you to know he remembers you. And he's saying you need to slow down a little bit. You're going too fast. I want to say possibly a new relationship or something starting around you. Um, and he just wants you to slow it down a little bit. He doesn't want you to get hurt. He's using the terms, I don't want you to get hurt again. Okay, just so that you know. Other than that, I feel a lot of love and I feel very protective. Um, it could be he's a guide of some sort for you, but anyway, he's around you because he loves you. I'll leave that. And there she goes. She just ate my candy.
Shut up.
Oh, I'm going to hear about this when this is done. Okay. All right. Folks, please, I know we're getting up there in time. Friday nights, join us, please. 7:30 sharp here at 7 West Main Street in St. Johnsville. It's right across from the fire department. If you've never sat in circle before, it's free. If you're coming back, it's only $10 a person. Please join us. Spirit communication circles are wonderful. It's a great exchange of energy between ourselves and spirit, and it's a way for you to experience firsthand what it's like to have that. Because when we give those messages um, in circle, you'll feel it too. You'll know the validity of it. The one of the biggest things I get from a lot of people is, oh, I'll believe it when it happens. Well, I tell people be careful what you ask for, because especially when you're working in these realms, it's going to happen in a positive way, but it helps you understand things real quick. Also, the 27th is a circle in Rotterdam Junction. If you're at all interested, please give either myself or Michelle a call after the circle. After the show, Michelle, stop. She's tormenting me with the candy now. Okay. Um, also, let's see. Oh, this weekend, I will at noontime. I will be at Adventure Books and More in Gloversville on Main Street. It's a great little shop. I'm sure you'd enjoy it if you come in. And if you want to meet and have a reading, it's a reduced rate. So please come on in. Okay. All right, folks. I think I'll do maybe one more before we go. Linda Waldron. Linda, what's with bicycles? There's a spirit that comes in literally and is showing me a bicycle. Do you ride? Okay. I'm not. All right. All right. Well, if you don't ride, I think it's this woman is coming through and she's saying that you need to become physically active. You need to be out more. I'm not a medical doctor here. Please understand that. Um, but you need to physically get outside more. Um, she's telling me you're going to feel so much better. I don't know if you've been ill lately or just really kind of down, but I really want to push for that. And I want to say, come on, you got to get out. You got to move. Get out and walk, ride a bike, do something, but get outside. And this is what she's pushing for, and this is what she's talking about. Okay? Um, she wants to help you, but literally, I'm hearing, I want to help you, but you have to meet me halfway. You have to try too. And she's going to work from her side. But just know that she's there with you, okay? Folks, today I'm going to close tonight. Um, Actually, she's not an old woman. She's a younger woman. Okay, I'm going to close. I'm tired, and I got to go find some more candy because Michelle just ate all mine.
I ate one piece.
Okay, thanks for joining us. Hope we'll see you on the weekend. If not, next Tuesday on Facebook Live at 8 p.m. or next Wednesday on YouTube. Have a great week, folks. God bless.